Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy. Or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Good afternoon, live from Triton Central High School. This is the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Tournament. This afternoon's basketball game featuring Triton Central and Northeastern will determine who's going to punch their ticket to the championship game tomorrow night. Northeastern Knights, coached by first-year coach Cody Dudley, came up with a victory in their first-round game over Jacksonville, 42-37. Cody Dudley's Northeastern Knights are ranked 95th by Sagarin. And Brian Graham, the head basketball coach of Triton Central, his ball club is ranked by computer by Jeff Sagarin at number 100. We're going to see two balanced basketball teams duke it out here today. Triton Central playing in the first game of this tournament knocked off Salem in overtime as Salem tied the basketball game at the buzzer in regulation. But it was the Triton Central Tigers and Brian Graham's ball club who improved to 9-3 with a 42-41 victory. And remember, folks, the winner of this afternoon's basketball game between Triton Central and Northeastern will play for the championship tomorrow night in this tournament. The loser goes to the third and fourth game round tomorrow night, which will be played before the championship game. Brian Graham, the athletic director of Triton Central, also in his 15th year at Triton Central, now 290-63. His ball club 9-3 this year with a big victory over Salem, and they have been spanking hot. 7 straight wins for the Tigers, who will play in the Class 2A Sectional 42. And perhaps the favorite there might be Eastern Hancock at 11-3. Irvington Prep Academy joins them at 0-2. Indianapolis Riverside 2-11, and Cecinas Crusaders at 6-5. For Northeastern, as they're getting introduced here right now, Cody Dudley in his first year, now 10-4 with the Knights in Class 2A, Sectional 41. They are, I believe, the favorites, with Union County at 5-7, Shenandoah and 5-7. Knightstown 3-13, and Hagerstown 4-12. If you're wondering where Northeastern is located, they're in Wayne County. near Richmond, Indiana, in Fountain City, Indiana, about 20 miles north of Richmond. They had about an hour and a half drive to get here to Triton Central, a ball club that's located in Shelby County. And Brian Graham has produced a great program here at the helm of Triton Central. The Tigers 68-47 in the IHSA tournament, 13 sectionals, 3 regionals, looking for their first semi-state and their first state championship. A balance of young and old for Northeastern. Addie Kircher, the freshman. Number 5, Ava Mikesell, 4. Justice Slick, number 10. Addison Mastriano, number 44. One of the leading scorers of this basketball team at 12.2 points a game for the Knights. As the ball is tipped off, Brooklyn Bailey at center. Mary Rose Felling at guard. For the Triton Central Titans, Kennedy Brown in the lineup tonight. There's the layup and the first points to Northeastern as they get the ball inside. That's Addison Mastriano, the 6'3 junior, averaging 12.2 points a game and 9.3 rebounds. It's 2-0 early on in this basketball game as part of the Lady Tigers Holiday Tournament. Bailey with the jumper. It's off the mark and out of bounds. It'll go to Northeastern. Kennedy Brown, Lizzie Graham, Hallie Schweitzer, Mary Rose Felling, and Brooklyn Bailey are your starters for the Triton Central Tigers in this basketball game. Ball inside to Mastriano, partially blocked by Bailey. She'll be a factor because she provides size inside for Coach Graham's ball club. The 6-foot junior averaging 7.5 rebounds per game. That's a nice block shot. Only a half a block shot a ball game, but you got to have some size. There's a jumper on the left side by Justice Slick. It's off the mark, and here come the Tigers. Graham, the three-point shooter, headed on her way to IU South Bend next year. There's been some talent in this basketball tournament so far. Bloomington North with a big victory as they did a great job defensively on Lawrenceburg in their ball game. They advance. The Bloomington North Cougars with the victory. They're now 9-4. Inbounds to Schweitzer. Working that 4-person out, 1-person in offense for the Tigers. In the first game today, in the victory overtime, was a very slow-down affair. This is a basketball stolen in the backcourt by the freshman Kircher. She goes to the glass. She misses it. But she gets her own rebound as the ball was tipped up outside. Kircher for 3. Couldn't fall. Solid rebounding inside by Slick. Mastriano turns. Couldn't find it, and Bailey with the rebound for the Tigers. 2-0 early on in the first period. This ball game, as we talked about, the winner goes to the championship game tomorrow night. Long 3, nothing but net. And that's Mary Rose Felling, the freshman. Coming into the tournament, averaging almost 12 points a game, 5.8 rebounds. Kircher, the freshman, taking the ball across the timeline. The pressure applied by Schweitzer. That's a turnover. So Triton Central with the early lead, 3-2. Schweitzer did a great job of leading the charge for the Tigers in game number 1. She's an outstanding player, does a great job distributing the basketball. As you see her, averaging 5.2 assists per game. The Schweitzer shot is blocked by Mastriano. And here come the Knights on the break, and the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it is a turnover because Justice Slick was actually the last Knight to handle the basketball, but the officials are going to converse, and they're going to turn over. They're going to change the call. It's going to go underneath. The ball goes off Northeastern's Knights, and the Triton Central Tigers, I believe, will get the basketball. Nope, they're going to turn it around. It'll be the Knights will get the basketball. As they said, it went off a white jersey. Excellent defense by Lizzie Graham, getting her hand on the basketball. Schweitzer head, Felling on the right baseline. Solid job defensively from the Northeastern Knights as they start this one off, playing that 2-3 zone defense. Shot fake by Bailey. She's called for traveling as she moved her pivot foot before she put up the shot. 3-2, Northeastern. Cody Dudley's ball club with the basketball. Northeastern in control, and the freshman almost threw it away. Mastriano at center, and she pulled her pivot foot off the ground, and there's a turnover for Northeastern. Statistically for Northeastern, came into the tournament shooting 40% from the field, 26% from three-point line. On the other hand, the Tigers shooting 43% from the field and 36% from three-point line. Some pressure. And in the backcourt, that's Kennedy Brown tied up, and the arrow will remain with the Tigers. A lot of pressure off that 2-3 trapping zone for Coach Dudley's Knights. Ball inbounds for Triton Central. Tigers with the basketball. Kennedy Brown. Graham inside. Mastriano with the big pause knocks it down. The turnover. Kircher, freshman, to the glass, and she's fouled. That's an aggressive play by a youngster going to the glass. Addison Kircher averaging 13.8 points a ball game. She is shooting 69% from the foul line, and she'll have 2 shots here. Brooklyn Bailey picking up her first foul. That is the team's first. Nothing but net for Addison Kircher. Addie Kircher, number 5, a freshman, 5'8" point guard, and she hits both free throws, and she puts the Knights up 4-3. Kennedy Brown and Schweitzer at the top of the key along with Graham. Schweitzer, slick, put pressure on, forced to travel. Good, solid defense by the Knights to start off the ball game. And they're going to go to the bench early. Gracie Green checks in the lineup. She's averaging 2.2 points a ball game. The 5'6" freshman, so some youngsters on the basketball court for the Knights, who knocked off Jacksonville to appear in this ball game. Mastriano from 3. She brings it home. 44, Addison Mastriano, averaging 12.2 points a game. 7-3, Northeastern. Northeastern repping East Central Indiana. Schweitzer travels. A little bit of slick turf there, and there's a substitution upcoming for the Tigers. Haley Harris checking in, 23. Harris for Brown. Zone trap upcoming for Triton Central. Trying to speed up the game. The ball inside, turn around, a shot is good. That's going to be a chance for a 3-point play. Northeastern getting the ball inside to Cammie Angie. She's a 5'9" sophomore. She checked in the game earlier. She has a chance for a 3-point play as Riley Ross, a 6-foot senior, one of the captains, checks in. Ross for Brooklyn Bailey. Angie, a chance for a 3-point play, and she delivers. It's 10-3 Northeastern. The Knights on top early in this ball game. Graham from 3. Took a little crow hop before the shot to get some strength and legs into it and misses it long, and the rebound is slick. Mastriano looked inside for Angie and threw it away, and we've got a couple of substitutions coming up for Northeastern. 23, Marissa Cates in the lineup, and 45 is Cameron McFarland. McFarland averaging 1.8. Cates in the lineup. Here's Schweitzer back outside to Felling. Looks inside. The pass was blocked. Ross tried to get it inside. The freshman on the attack, Kircher. Right baseline. The shot is short by Green. Here comes the Tigers on the attack. Harris. Graham. Jumper from 12. Short. Good rebound inside, but Cameron McFarland couldn't hold on to it and knocked it out of bounds. Tigers basketball. 10-3, first quarter. Northeastern on top of Triton Central. Mary Rose Felling at the point, averaging 11.9 points. She's also a freshman. Some excellent basketball roots for Mary Rose. Her grandfather, Ron, a longtime assistant at Indiana University. Down on the right side, DeGram from three. Discipline for this basketball team with 2:25 to go. Not taking any bad shots early on in this ball game. They're down 10-3. Haley Harris, 23. The shot is blocked by Schweitzer. Size inside by Mastriano getting the block. Addison Mastriano averaging 3.5 blocks per ball game. And at 6'3", she's got long arms and got some size. Nice job posting up. Inside, she misses it, follows, missed it again, and the rebound by the Tigers, Riley Ross. Failing and transition. The Tigers have not attacked the basket quite yet. Working the ball around the perimeter. Schweitzer, Felling from three, missed it. Mastriano controlling the boards. Kircher, fast break. Good job of Schweitzer stopping the break. Mastriano short, ball tipped around. And the shot by Ava Mikesell is off. And there's a turnover in the backcourt. It'll go back to the Knights. Couple subs coming back in the ball game. Angie coming in, 35 and 5. Addison Kircher back for Northeastern. The Knights on top early on, 10-3. And they're the recipient of a turnover underneath their own basket now. Mastriano posting up inside, turns, scores. 12-3. Addison Mastriano. The Knights up by 9. Schweitzer trying to control the offense. Ross sends it back inside. Shot on the baseline. Long. Slick with the board. The Knights have controlled the glass so far in this first quarter, and they're up by 9. Mastriano, long three. Oh, she got net. 15-3. Mastriano with a long three. Graham back to the top of the key to Brown, to Schweitzer to reset. Schweitzer being aggressive, trying to get it to Graham. Three-pointer on the way. Has rotation, couldn't fall. Here's a break. Kircher scoring. The freshman make that Mikesell. Correction, Ava Mikesell on the break. She gets the bucket. It's 17-3. Ava Mikesell averaging 10.5 points a ball game for the Knights. Schweitzer with the shot. She scores. 17-5. Under 5. Long shot by Mikesell. It's short. Just hit the bottom of the rim. And we've ended the first period. And boy, the Northeastern Knights on a roll. Cody Dudley's ball club up 17-5 after the first on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Back at Triton Central High School, we've had some technical difficulties, but ironically, we haven't had any points scored on the board. It's still Northeastern 17 and Triton Central 5 in the second period with 6:35 to go towards halftime. Right side, Harris, long three off the side of the backboard. Here come the Knights. They've been able to run. This is the freshman Kircher into the lane. Almost got a charge and knocks it in off the glass. It's 19-5. Addie Kircher came in the ballgame averaging 13.8. She's been a sensational addition to Coach Dudley's Knights. The Knights are 10-4. Triton Central 9-3. It's 19-5. Northeastern on top. Schweitzer looks left baseline. Good shot fake by Bailey. And we'll reset. Schweitzer has been very active on the offensive end for the Tigers. There's the shot by Hallie Schweitzer, and she got a three. She's not only been active, but she's been asked to be a scorer in this basketball game. Dropping one in from three. It's 19-8 Northeastern. Here's a steal by Haley Harris to the glass. She drops it in off the right hand. Haley Harris, it's 19-10. Transition basketball for the Tigers. Down by 9 now. Ball was knocked away by Bailey. Solid defense by the Tigers now in the second period, down by 9. The Northeastern Knights in the middle, Cameron McFarland along with Addison Mastriano. McFarland 5'9", Mastriano 6'9", and Slick puts up a shot, and she's fouled. Justice Slick, 5'9" junior, averaging 8.8 points a game, 3.9 rebounds. She's going to go to the foul line. She's only shooting 46% from there, but she'll get 2 shots. And she put it off the backboard. Nope. 24 for Northeastern. Green checking back in. 33 Ross for Bailey for the Triton Central Tigers here hosting this Lady Tigers basketball tournament, down 19-10 here in the second period. Rebound battled. And the Knights will get the basketball, and they'll want a timeout. Cody Dudley wants a timeout to talk it over. His ball club's in control, 19-10 on IndianaHighSchoolBasketball.com. We'll keep it here. Our basketball game is built tonight by Universal Roofing and Exteriors at universalrfg.com or call 317-257-0779. Our game also brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance, training Indianapolis's professional and amateur athletes. Visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Well, Northeastern 29-46 in the IHSA tournament. 5 sectionals. The last one they won was in 2011. But I suspect they could be the sectional favorites coming into Class 2A Sectional 41 this year. They won a regional back in 1998. In this one, they're on top, 19-10. To get here, a defeat over Jacksonville in a tough ball game. Slick, left baseline, no. Graham. She lost the basketball. Northeastern ball in the backcourt. Last year, Northeastern 10-15, lost 44-34 to Union County. Coach Dudley replaces Sarah Mayo. Sarah Mayo was 65-30 in 4 years with Northeastern before she moved on. Left side, Graham. Looks inside for a minute, pulls it back out. 4:10 to go to halftime. 19-10 Northeastern. Northeastern's next ball game on January 5th will be against Centerville. Centerville also in Wayne County. Literally neighbors with the Northeastern Knights. Right side, Graham down by 9. Triton Central back in action January 5th after this tournament against Morristown. The shot is missed. Right side, Slick. Back at the top of the key to Ava Mikesell. Mastriano dishes it back to Slick. Got past Felling. And Mastriano over the top. May have knocked the ball out, but they say it's going to go off Ross, 33 in the white. And Northeastern will retain possession of the basketball. Mikesell. Good block by Ross. And she did it against the freshman Kircher. Felling, a freshman. Right side, she'll take it back outside. Close to 3 minutes to play now. In the second period, Northeastern on top 19-10. Felling on the right side. Haley Harris dribbling the basketball, number 23. Back to Felling. Harris averaging 3.5. Schweitzer. Back to Graham, the leading scorer. The shot fade. She got it. She's knocked to the turf. And one. Lizzie Graham with a fade and drops it home. The foul on Addison Mastriano. That's her first. The shot inside the three-point line, a chance for a three-point play for Lizzie Graham. The senior averaging 14.5 points a game, and she misses the foul shot. Strong rebound by Haley Harris. Harris controls the glass for the Tigers at 19-12 Northeastern. Schweitzer drives to the baseline, getting some help defensively. Gracie Green over there for Northeastern. Northeastern, Knight still in that 2-3 zone, really packing it in here. Skip pass, Graham. Trying to get a screen there from Schweitzer. Back to the top. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second period. Knights up by 7. Harris to Graham. 22 is Felling. Graham being hounded, 24, Green defensively off that zone. Graham over the top. Rolls it in from 3. 19-15. We went from a 9-point Northeastern lead down to 4. 5 straight for Triton Central with 1:20 to go in the second period. Northeastern holding the ball along the perimeter. Excellent defense by Graham. She took it away, and she turned, and she's called for traveling. Mastriano got her arm in, thought might have been a jump ball, but Graham turned, and she turned her pivot foot, and she traveled. Northeastern basketball with 1:08 to go in the second period. Inside, the shot is short. Good look there by Angie. No good. On the break, Triton Central, the Tigers with it. Trying to slow this one down now against the 2-3, under a minute to play. Schweitzer off the glass, she dropped it in, and another potential three-point play. Green was a little bit late recovering on the zone, and Gracie picks up her foul. Actually, the foul will be on Mikesell, 4. As Slick comes back in the ball game along with Kircher. And 45, McFarland for Northeastern. But now Schweitzer has a chance to knock the lead down to 1. It's 19-17 Northeastern over Triton Central here in the second period. 50 seconds to play. Schweitzer, nothing but net. It is down to 1. 19-18 Knights. Addie Kircher. 5. Ava Mikesell with the basketball, number 4. Mikesell averages 10.5. Mastriano to Slick, left side from 3. No, nobody blocked out, and McFarland gets the bucket. An easy bucket. 21-18. Felling, jump shot in the lane, got it. Good penetration by Mary Rose Felling, 21-20. Northeastern on top, under 20 seconds to play, trying to get the last shot. Mastriano looks in low to McFarland. Ross helps out. Mastriano from 12, no good. Good block out by Graham. Graham has the basketball, under 10 to play. Felling from 3, left lane, drives in, and there is a travel. She took an extra step. Good help there by 44 Mastriano to create that turnover. 3.9 seconds. Slick from 3, long at the buzzer, short. We'll go to halftime. Triton Central battles back, but it's Northeastern 21 and Triton Central 20. Here at the break, we'll go to some commercials. You're watching high school basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility.
Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com. Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Our basketball game today is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit universalrfg.com or call 317-257-0779. And by Genesis Sports Performance, training Indianapolis area professional and amateur athletes. Visit genesissportsperformance.com. Our halftime score, Northeastern 21 and Triton Central 20. We didn't mention it early in the ball game, but our officials tonight are Drew Vincent, Dell Asher, and Tommy Carey. And frankly, we don't have a replay, but I can tell you, IHSA officials do a really good job. The fans may not think so, but I've had a chance over the years to watch replays, and the officials are about 99% of the time. And frankly, there are not enough officials that the IHSA has to cover as many games as they do. So if you're interested in officiating high school sports, contact the IHSA office in Indianapolis, because there's nothing better than officiating sports, particularly high school basketball. This has been just an outstanding tournament put on by Brian Graham, the athletic director here at Triton Central. This is the second year of the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Tournament. And this is what happened. In the first game, it went to overtime. It was a crazy finish. Salem knocked in a regulation shot right at the buzzer, sending it to overtime. Triton Central held in there. Mary Rose Felling at one of two free throws, and the Tigers win it 42-41, and that's the reason why they're in this basketball game right now with Northeastern. In game number 2, Northeastern held off a really strong Coach Jackson Dell team, 42-37. And then another game in this tournament, Bloomington North, the Cougars, played extremely strong basketball throughout 3 quarters and then held on by about 8 or 9 points to knock off the Lawrenceburg Tigers to win their ball game this afternoon. But right now, whoever wins this game is going to be playing for a championship tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. And they'll play the winner of Heritage Christian and Bloomington North. Of course, we did the Heritage Christian game earlier against Southport, and Cassie Wiseman's Eagles knocked off Southport. Southport was a team that's really on a roll, 6-5. However, they hadn't played in 3 weeks, and they had a lot of wins for Coach Morlock leading up to that. But that layoff, I think, really stunned them a little bit. But Heritage Christian and Maya Davis played extremely well basketball for Coach Wiseman's team, and Heritage Christian moves on for the victory. And the winner, again, of Heritage Christian and Bloomington North will play the winner of this basketball game. And for this one, it was a couple three-point shots that really allowed the Tigers to get back in the game. They were down 19-10, and they came back, roaring back with 2 and 1 plays. Hallie Schweitzer and Lizzie Graham, both solid leaders. When we return, it'll be third quarter action here from Triton Central. It's halftime. Northeastern, the Knights 21, the Triton Central Tigers 20. We'll be back.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Back at the Lady Tigers High School Basketball Tournament. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to basketball fans all across the country watching this one. We'll start the third period. Triton Central looking for a lead in this ball game. They trail 21-20 against the Northeastern Knights. Graham turned it over. They did this early on in the first period, and now Northeastern has the basketball. Cody Dudley in his first year, his ball club is 10-4, and they're riding high in this one, up top, 21-20. Inside Slick, nice pass there, and a layup is good. Marissa Cates, I believe, is in the ball game, and nice job of dropping it inside to Justice Slick. It's 23-20. Felling, nice shot, short left baseline. She got by Slick there. It's another 1-point game. Both teams coming out, driving the basketball with intention. Number 4, Ava Mikesell. Left side, 23, is Marissa Cates. The senior, 5'6", shot is long, and here comes Triton Central, a chance to take the lead. Bailey underneath, solid rebound, taps it back. Here's a break. Mikesell, and she dribbled it off her foot in a turnover. Northeastern had numbers and a chance to pad that 1-point lead. And now it's Triton Central's turn at 23-22 here in the third period. Bailey looks underneath. Graham, layup, fouled, shot is short. She got underneath the freshman Addie Kircher, number 5, and she'll pick up the foul. Kircher's first foul. Lizzie Graham at the foul line. 86% foul shooter, and Gracie Green will check back in for Cates for Northeastern. This basketball game is all tied up at 23. The momentum now has shifted. Triton Central down 19-10 in the first half has come back. They've taken a 24-23 lead. The Knights with the basketball. Mikesell. Mastriano, left side, long three, short. Nice block out there by Schweitzer on Gracie Green. It's the little things that allow the team to win. Schweitzer being hounded in the backcourt there by Mikesell. In the lineup, 15, Kennedy Brown for Triton Central. This is Mary Rose Felling, the guard, the freshman. Schweitzer right side, long one. Deep. Graham got the rebound over the top of Kircher, and she's knocked down to the hardwood, and there's going to be another foul on the Knights. Addie Kircher, second foul, the team second. You draw the fouls, you go to the foul line, and you sit kids on the sideline when they get in foul trouble. Graham looks inside, taken away there. Solid defense by Mastriano on Bailey. It's an interesting matchup inside as Mastriano averages 3.5 blocks a game. Schweitzer at the top of the key, running against that 2-3 zone. Felling cutting through. Graham couldn't find her. They'll work it out again. Got to be patient here. There is no shot clock. This Felling from 3, and Mastriano clears off. Here come the Knights. Green shot fake, drives in the paint. Mastriano from 3, long. In the first half, she knocked down a trifecta. This time it's a little bit long, and the ball goes out of bounds. Triton Central on top by 1 point, 24-23. Brian Graham working the sidelines in his 15th year, looking for victory number 291. Bailey, guarded by Mastriano. Nice bounce pass to Graham, blocked by Mastriano. Graham tried to keep it going. Here's Green. Kircher does a good job keeping her head up. Time is called, and we've got an injury. I think Slick may have turned something here, and she's going to be taken out of the ball game. Cameron McFarland in for Jessa Slick. Let's hope that she's okay. She slowed down a little bit, and the officials called for that official timeout, as they should. Ava Mikesell inside to the center. Mastriano, the shot is no good, and the whistle blows. We're going to have a foul underneath on Triton Central. Mary Rose Felling is going to pick up the foul, her first, the team's first on Triton Central. Kircher back outside. McFarland. Mastriano gives up to Green. She traveled. She dragged her left foot. Good call by the officials. I talked about officials doing a great job here tonight, as they always do. Dean Vincent, Del Asher, Tommy Carey. 24-23, Triton Central. Tigers with the basketball. They have turned a tide. Down by 9 in the first half. Now on top by 1. Right side, Graham takes a step, knocks it down. Every time she takes that little crow step and then steps up and fires it home, she's on the money. 27-23. Mastriano being guarded tightly by Bailey. There's a long 3 by Mikesell. She drops a 3 for the Knights. 27-26. Schweitzer and Felling in the backcourt for the Tigers. Bailey, nice cut by Graham off the glass. And the dime from Bailey, 34. Equally as important. Nice drop off the glass from Graham is 29-26. Triton Central. And Cody Dudley and Northeastern wants a timeout. The last time I saw Northeastern play, I saw their boys basketball team play in a regional matchup at Greenfield Central, which they won. And frankly, I think the whole town spilled out and came to Greenfield Central. There were Knights fans everywhere. There's literally probably 3,000 in a 5,000-seat building. They really controlled the house. And in that particular game, the Knights went on and won the regional en route to playing in the semi-state, which I believe they played Crawford County and lost. Class 3A boys high school basketball game. Crawford County the following went on and won the Indiana High School State Basketball Championship. So in Wayne County, both in boys and girls basketball, there's plenty of action to follow. And one of the great teams here is Cody Dudley in his first year. His club 10-4, but they trailed 29-26 to the Lady Triton Central Tigers, hosting their holiday basketball tournament, the second year here in Shelby County, with just under 4 minutes to play here in the third period. Mikesell to Kircher. Mikesell will handle the basketball. Mastriano doubled up. Long shot on the way. It's good. Another 3. Great shot by the freshman Addie Kircher. Tie ball game, 29. Schweitzer to the rim. She got it. Schweitzer over the top of Mikesell, doing a nice job aggressively getting to the hole, 31-29. Schweitzer doing a good job stepping out on Kircher, knocked down that last 3. This one thrown away. Another turnover. Brooklyn Bailey, the center, doing a nice job defensively, getting her hands on the ball. Brooklyn averaging 11-1, 7.5 rebounds a ball game. She's the post player, 6 foot, a junior. And Triton Central running the offense, up by 2. Schweitzer. Haley Harris. Graham dribbling the basketball around the perimeter, getting a little bit of more motion they did in game 1. Graham being guarded by Kircher. Baseline shot, short. Again, Mastriano with his long arms, keeping it alive. Kircher with the basketball, almost to palm. Back to Mastriano. Long one on the way. This one is off by Kircher. And Bailey's down on the turf, knocked down, no call. And there's going to be an official timeout. And the trainer going to take a look at Brooklyn Bailey. Trying to post down, getting that rebound, knocked down to the ground. Ball goes out of bounds. Triton Central on top, 31-29. We'll keep it here with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. Our basketball game today being built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit universalrfg.com on the web or call them 317-257-0779. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Training Indianapolis area professional and amateur athletes. Visit genesissportsperformance.com. Brooklyn Bailey being attended to by the officials. Looks like she's going to be okay. Taking a look at her right wrist. Nice hand from the crowd. She's going to check out of the basketball game, take a little bit of a rest. Riley Ross in the ball game, the senior. Ross averaging 2.5 rebounds a game and almost 2 points. It'll be important because Mastriano in the first half really did a great job getting inside and getting shots. Slick with a jumper. No. Mastriano over the top, bodied up on Lizzie Graham and knocked her down and called for the foul. Mastriano's second foul. 31-29, our score. Triton Central on top. We're deep now in the third period. Triton Central trying to spread this game out. Haley Harris, elbow shot, no good. Ross rebounds and she scores. Riley Ross with a bucket, 33-29. Coming right off the bench, following up the missed shot and putting it in. Again, the 2-3 zone employed by the Tigers, trying to keep the ball away from Mastriano, and she shoots and scores off the glass. Too much size in there, and a bucket, 33-31. Both ball clubs playing zone. This is Mastriano. Schweitzer now, Felling in the lane. Short touch, Mastriano with the board. Mastriano averaging almost 10 rebounds a game, almost a double-double per contest. She shoots a 3, wouldn't fall. Here's Felling. Mary Rose Felling gets the ball up to Hallie Schweitzer, and Triton Central will set it up under a minute to play, holding on to the basketball. Maybe looking for the last shot here, up 33-31. Now Northeastern in that man defense. Marissa Cates in the ball game, 23, guarding Haley Harris on top. This is Harris with the basketball. Harris 15, 4 is Schweitzer, 33 Ross, 22 left side Felling. Right side Graham. Those are the 5 for the Tigers in the lineup. Under 20 to play in the third period. Schweitzer. Guarded by Mikesell. Schweitzer to the glass. Puts it up. Deep. Over the top is 22 Mary Rose Felling. And she draws a foul. And Mary Rose picks up, I believe that's her second. Haley Harris checking the lineup for Felling with 7.8 seconds to go in the third period. 33-31 Triton Central. Mikesell, Kircher, Mastriano. Shot is deep. Rebound. Slick, no good at the buzzer. And Triton Central takes home a 33-31 lead after 3 periods of play. We'll run to the final stanza in just a minute. Let's take a break here on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Back at Triton Central High School, this is the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Tournament. 33-31 to start off the fourth. Triton Central on top of Northeastern. The freshman, Kircher to the glass, lays it in. We've got ourselves a tie ball game, 33-all. Graham inside, knocked away by Mastriano. Interesting matchup in this ball game this afternoon. The two Fs, Northeastern out of Fountain City, Indiana, and Triton Central out of Fairland. It's a tie ball game, the two Fs, Fountain City out of Northeastern, Fairland, and Triton Central. Schweitzer at the point. Looks like a man defense employed by Coach Dudley's Knights. We're in the final stanza of this ball game. Felling. Bailey pulled out on the top of the key on Mastriano, the big center from the Knights. Tie ball game. Schweitzer holding on to the ball. Nice job by Bailey rolling to the basket behind Mastriano, and she gets the give and the layup and the lead, 35-33. Nice delivery on that half-court set for the Tigers. Kircher off the glass. We got ourselves a tie ball game, 35-all. Graham from three didn't come up and contest. Didn't follow. Bailey tips it up, keeps it alive, goes up, and draws the foul. And Mary Rose Felling was popped in the face, and she's getting attended to underneath the basket. Wow, this game is becoming very physical. She's bleeding, popped in the nose. Clock is stopped at 6:38. We'll take a timeout here. It's all tied up 35-35 as Mary Rose Felling is being attended to. She got elbowed underneath the basket in the nose. And she's bleeding right now. The trainer's attending to her, and hopefully she'll be okay. Hopefully she didn't break her nose there. There was a nice collision underneath the basket. No foul called, but the foul was called inside as Brooklyn Bailey was going up for the shot. She'll be at the foul line with a pair. Brooklyn Bailey coming into this tournament shooting 71% from the foul line, averaging 11.1 points a game. She's been exceptionally aggressive in this contest. And she puts the Tigers in the lead at 36-35. Kennedy Brown checks in the lineup for Mary Rose Felling. Bailey gets both. It's a 2-point game. Here come Mikesell on the Knights. Ava Mikesell averaging 10.5. Back to Kircher. Top of the key, Slick. Slick gets an easy shot, laid it in. Nobody came up to help, and she dribbled the ball twice, put it off the glass. Tie ball game. Graham, right side. Slick late in recovering. It's 39-37, Triton Central. Mastriano back to Kircher, left side Mikesell. Mikesell 14 out of 40 from three-point line this year. Shot fake, the drive to the glass, and a 3-second violation. Mastriano camped in the lane. They called a 3-second violation. That's a turnover. 39-37, Triton Central. Under 6 to play in the ball game. Schweitzer to Haley Harris. Mikesell guarding Schweitzer. Harris looked inside, back to Bailey. Schweitzer drives, right baseline, shot, and a whistle. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe it'll be on the freshman Addie Kircher. Nope. Actually, they'll call a foul on Ava Mikesell, number 4. It'll be her second, the team's 5th. Schweitzer at the line. 77% free throw shooter. 3-point lead. 40-37. This one's short. Mastriano with the rebound. Northeastern a chance to tie down by 3. Kircher, right side. Long one, off the mark. Cammie Angie off the mark. She tried a 3. Goes out of bounds, and here comes Triton Central. On top by 3, 40-37. We're closing in on this basketball game. Haley Harris, guarded by Angie, dribble right by her, puts it up and knocked to the turf. She was knocked down by Addie Kircher, but not before she got by number 35, Cammie Angie. And Haley Harris goes to the foul line, shooting 76% this year. Nothing but net. 41-37. Harris, the 5'8 junior, averaging 3.5 points a game. She got the second one. 42-37. Triton Central, an excellent free throw shooting team for the season, hitting 72%. Slick from the foul line, had the shot. Shot fake, she goes to the rim, and she's fouled from behind by Bailey. Initially, Jessa Slick had a shot inside the foul line. She gave up the basketball, got it back, and she decided to put the ball on the floor and go to the hole, and she draws the foul. That is the first foul. And Harris is going to be charged with it. And the first shot is missed by Slick, a 46% free throw shooter. Mary Rose Felling checking back in the ball game. Good effort there by Kennedy Brown. Second one oncoming for Just Slick. Her ball club down 42-37. 42-38. Schweitzer against the press. Graham. Northeastern running that man-to-man. Felling tried to go in the lane with it, and coming across for help is Mastriano, and Mary Rose Felling is called for traveling. Knights with the basketball with 4:30 to go in the ball game. Mastriano doubled up on the post and threw it away. Stolen by Harris. Graham pulling it back out. Mikesell trying to take away the passing lane from Schweitzer. Mary Rose Felling. Shot is short. She gets her own rebound. Look to shoot, gets it back out. Collapsing the defense. Under 4 minutes to play in the ball game. 42-38, Triton Central. Harris, Graham, shot is blocked by Angie. Picked up by Triton Central. Bailey to the glass and couldn't find it. Mastriano with a rebound. 3-on-3, there's the pass inside to Kircher. She laid it in on the break. 42-40, it's a 2-point game. Graham, right side, gave up her dribble quickly. Harris with the basketball. Pulls it back out, almost a 5-second violation, and Brian Graham wants a timeout. Triton Central gets their timeout with 3:06 to play in the game. Triton Central 42, Northeastern 40. Our basketball game is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. UniversalRFG.com. Call them at 317-257-0779. Our game today is powered by Genesis Sports Performance. Genesis Sports Performance, training Indianapolis area amateur, professional athletes. Contact them at genesissportsperformance.com. 42-40 Triton Central. Down the stretch we go. 3:06 to play in the fourth period. The Northeastern Knights out of Fountain City. Triton Central Tigers out of Fairland, Indiana. In the second annual Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Classic. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Triton Central High School. 42-40 Triton Central. Slick, Cates, Mikesell, Kircher, and Mastriano in the ball game for Northeastern. Harris, Schweitzer, Graham, Bailey in the ball game for the Tigers. As well as Mary Rose Felling, who had the basketball there. The Tigers 5, under 3 to play in the ball game. Schweitzer gives up the dribble early. Graham high screen from Bailey. Ball deflected and stolen. Here comes Northeastern, a chance to tie or take the lead. Kircher back into Mastriano. Mikesell on the perimeter, guarded by Schweitzer. Cates not looking to shoot. 5, Kircher, and the freshman, the ball is knocked out of bounds. I believe it'll go to Northeastern. Looked like went off a Northeastern knee there, but they give the ball to the Knights. Slick. Justice Slick not looking to score. Now she is. The shot is up short, and the rebound to Bailey. That's a big board for the Tigers. Harris, Graham for 3. Oh, she knocked it home. Lizzie Graham for 3, and it's 45-40. Huge shot. Under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Cates inside to Mastriano. Shot is blocked by Felling. Gets her own rebound. And now Bailey, another board for the Tigers. Underneath, Harris, and it's blocked by Mastriano, and it goes out of bounds. The one thing that you got to like about Triton Central, they've been very aggressive under 2 minutes to play, and the aggressor normally wins, as Kennedy Brown checks to the game for Haley Harris. And a timeout called by Northeastern. With 1 minute and 37 seconds to go in this basketball game, the winner plays in the championship game of the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Tournament tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Gracie Green checking the ball game for the Knights. Northeastern in Class 2A, Sectional 41. You've got Union County at 5-7, Shenandoah at 5-7, Knightstown at 3-13, Hagerstown at 4-12. For the Tigers at Triton Central, Class 2A, Sectional 42, they've got Eastern Hancock, Irvington Prep Academy, Indianapolis Riverside, and Cecina. The Tigers with the basketball up 45-40. This is an outstanding Class 2A battle here at Triton Central. Ball knocked away and out of bounds by Mastriano as Bailey was cutting towards the rim. 1:35 to go in the ball game. Northeastern trying to get a turnover. Schweitzer looking inside Bailey and a bucket. And what a screen there by Graham. Lizzie Graham on a screen on the inside. And Brooklyn Bailey with the layup, 47-40. Pressure, travel on Northeastern. The freshman, Addie Kircher, trying to drive into a trap at the 2-3 zone, traveled with the basketball. Triton Central with the ball in the backcourt. Schweitzer being guarded by Mikesell. Schweitzer with a left-handed dribble. She can go either way. Gets it back outside. Harris being guarded by Green. A lot of pressure. Look for the trap on the backside. And nearly a steal, but the official has a foul on Green 24. It'll be a bonus. The team's 7th. Haley Harris will go the foul line. 1-1 upcoming with 1:08 to go in the contest. Her club up by 7. Bingo. 48-40. Make that Kennedy Brown at the foul line, my bad. Shot, second one is no good. Kennedy Brown was at the foul line. She got the steal back. Kennedy Brown gives it back out to Hallie Schweitzer. Schweitzer back to Bailey. Shot fake. She stepped on the inbounds, out of bounds line, and she traveled. We'll go the other way. Northeastern alive, down by 8, under a minute to play in the ball game. Northeastern trying to get a 3, maybe a 2. Mastriano, drop step, and a foul on Lizzie Graham. The help was there. She's just a little bit late. Lizzie Graham picks up her first, the team's 4th. So unlike Northeastern, Triton Central with just 4 fouls. Left side, 3 on the way. No. Rebound. Triton Central. Felling. Guarded by Slick. Top of the key now to Schweitzer. Schweitzer, a huge factor for Triton Central in this tournament. She has been special. Dribbling the ball is Bailey, and a timeout for Triton Central. With 25.5 seconds to go, and Triton Central on top of Northeastern 48-40. The game is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit universalrfg.com. Call 317-257-0779. Game is also powered by Genesis Sports Performance, training amateur athletes throughout the Indianapolis area, both professional and amateur. Visit genesissportsperformance.com. Not much time left for the Knights. The Tigers looking for their 10th victory of the year, up 48-40. Northeastern coming to this ball game 10-4. Two outstanding basketball teams. Triton Central triggers. Graham. Graham being guarded tight by Addie Kircher. Gives up her dribble. Now to Schweitzer. Schweitzer driving on Mikesell. Back to Kennedy Brown. And Mary Rose Felling is fouled by Slick. Justice Slick came up and shoved Felling, and that's a foul. And that will be her first foul. And another bonus upcoming for Mary Rose Felling. And she got it. She got the front end of the bonus, and it's 49-40. And in the ball game for Northeastern, number 20, Ariel Schuler. Schuler in for Justice Slick, the 5'9 junior. Felling. It's a 10-point Triton Central lead with 11 seconds to go in the ball game. Kircher, long three. Nope. Schweitzer rebounds. Graham holds it. And we got ourselves a Triton Central victory. The Triton Central Tigers 50. And the Northeastern Knights 40 in a hard-fought basketball game. Triton Central will be playing for the championship of the Lady Tigers Holiday Classic tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. And we'll wrap this up in just a second after these messages.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
We are back at Triton Central High School for the Lady Tigers High School Holiday Basketball Classic, and we saw a real good basketball game here this afternoon. It was Triton Central taking down Northeastern 50-40. Triton Central moves to 10-3 on the year. Northeastern falls to 10-5. Triton Central will play for the championship of the second year of the Lady Tigers Holiday Classic tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. They'll be playing the winner of Heritage Christian Bloomington North. But in this basketball game, I thought the key in this game was the play of Brooklyn Bailey on the inside. If it weren't for Brooklyn Bailey coming up with some key blocks, some key scores down the stretch, Triton Central would not have been able to stretch this lead. And remember, this was a Triton Central basketball team that fell down in the first half 19-10 to Northeastern, and a valiant effort for the Knights and Cody Dudley's ball club. They're going to have a lot of success moving forward. for Cody Dudley in his first year as they vie for a Class 2A Sectional 41 title. But in this one, it was Triton Central 50, Northeastern 40. That's the final from Triton Central High School. Tomorrow night, join us at 7:30 p.m., the championship of the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Classic between Triton Central or Heritage Christian and Bloomington North. Thanks for watching. For Director Stephen Hunter, we really appreciate the time that you spent watching some great high school basketball here on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.